Nope. Go live.
Go live? What?
Ding. Oh, I don't need that. I need... where'd my chat window go? There it is. Alrighty.
Did you lose it?
Good morning. Should we wait a few minutes to see if anybody runs?
Yes.
Yeah, then we'll just jump into it. See. Okay.
Just jump into it.
Unfortunately, this is going to be a podcast, so I can't use any of my visual aids.
Right?
I kind of like my notebook.
I do. I
haven't-
like your notebook look.
I haven't
I have
written
one
it-
too. I don't know where it is.
I haven't written mine since December of 2020. That's how much I was slacking ass. Let's see.
Ah, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm scared to look at mine.
My last entry was... where is it? December 4th of 2020.
Oh, I got you one better. My last entry was June 5th of 2020.
I had aspirations.
Well, I should
That's right.
probably get it out.
I'll start using it tomorrow.
I think the same thing. Mine's uglier than yours, though.
Mine's purty.
Mine's dirty because I carry it. I mean, I know we were talking about not using visual aids and showing it, but if you look,
Mine's just
it's like...
well, see, mine's just a... Well, move off the sticker. That's mine. It's a Fitspiration. Oh, it's backwards. If it happens. I forgot that when I'm doing the video... Actually, it's probably straight to you.
Straight to me, it was forward. Like, it looked great.
Unfortunately, it's backwards on camera. That's because of it flips up on my end when I'm going through Discord. So journals. Neo says journals. Yes, journals.
Yes.
Fitness journals. Fitness tracking. It's all good.
Okay, so we ready?
Yeah, I'm hyper.
That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm
I have
tired.
fat cheeks and hyper. Go ahead.
So,
Introduction. We need like a good.
yeah, we need a good one. Because
Yeah.
I always stumble over,
I'll play around with that this week, maybe if I remember.
if you remember. Okay, this is episode 11 of Fitness in Theory. Woo!
What the hell was that?
Are fitness journals helpful, and what are they? So I think we'll start off by talking about, before we go into fitness journals, how we're doing. I'll let you go first because my story is not very good on how I'm doing.
Oh, I'm down to 223.8. I lost 4 pounds the past 2 days. And that was not even all 100% from going to the bathroom. It's actually, I started dropping it really quick once I started hitting 14,000 steps a day.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm melting through it.
I need to make sure I hit my step goal each day at a minimum.
Yeah, I've been walking in the backyard, and then my little trek around the neighborhood is about almost 2 miles. And I do I do that before. I do that after I'm done working, so about 5. Sometimes I go at 6, but I'm gonna have to start going earlier because it was dark yesterday when I got back. I'm gonna get run over by a car.
Yeah, with the way people drive in your neighborhood, that's a good possibility.
Yeah, well,
How have you been doing with your tracking and your food and...
good for the past couple of days. I didn't track shit like last week for 4 days. I did a video on that. And then I didn't track anything on, was it Saturday night? When you brought that ice cream?
Yes.
The liquor ice cream. I tracked the calories, but I couldn't track the macros.
Nutritional
because,
value, the macros on it.
So I ate that whole thing. It was good. Fewer calories than most ice cream.
I did not eat my whole one.
Oh, I did. It was good.
Mine was super good, but I only ate about half of it.
Getting liquored up on ice cream. Um, but yeah. What else? Oh yeah,
You're going
and I've been actually tracking everything. So I've been in the green in MyFitnessPal. I've been burnt. I consume between 17 and 1900 calories a day, but I burn between 35 and 3700 a day.
awesome.
So minute to minute. How are you doing?
I am not doing
You're
very
not.
good. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Um,
Oops.
so every day since we started the 12-week fitness challenge, I have got up and been like, okay, doing good, and I'll have a keto breakfast. Or I won't have a keto breakfast. I'm like, okay, the rest of the day will be keto. And I'll do at least one meal really, really well. Like, and
Yeah.
then, and then I don't. And then I eat like chocolate cupcakes
Right?
or
That wasn't just a chocolate cupcake. That was one of those big, massive Costco chocolate frosted
concoction awful like
900 calories.
what I was
Do you
gonna say,
know
didn't you say it was like 900 calories?
900 for the entire thing, and it's 36 grams of carbs per half.
Yeah.
A whole one of those is 72 grams of carbs.
I ate a whole one, and it took me a cup and a half of milk to eat the
Right?
damn thing
Yeah. Well,
because
there.
I
Okay.
needed that
So
much milk with it.
there's another 140 calories.
Yeah.
So that one cupcake set you back more than 1,000 calories in one
Hmm.
sitting.
And I ate it right before bed.
And so it just pretty much went straight to your ass.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that I've been losing weight really quick lately is I haven't been, the only carbs I have at night now has been the alcohol that I drink during the live streams.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I've been not snacking. Like I had
Really.
my half a piece of cake after lunch and been really paying attention to it. So,
The other thing I haven't been doing is drinking water.
tisk tisk.
Um, I had to tell Alyssa yesterday when she went in, she's like, we went into the store. She goes, "Do you need anything?" And I'm like, uh, well, my eyes are a little sticky because I'm pretty dehydrated, so this bitch probably needs some water because bitches don't be drinking water, and I might be bitches.
Well, my eyes haven't got sticky in a long time. I'm well
So
hydrated.
I need to do better at drinking some water
Yeah.
because I've been really bad. And that's really detrimental to weight loss and your health in general.
You think?
Um,
Yeah, funny thing about humans, we need water.
right. So I haven't been eating well, I haven't been drinking water, and I haven't been working out at all. I haven't been
Yeah.
doing anything.
Nope.
I haven't even been So I was in training for 3 days, or for the last 5 days, and with 2 days off between that. And I think I hit half of my step goal, which is 8,500 steps
Wow.
in the last 5, each of the last 7 days.
How's your gym excursions going?
Well,
They aren't.
they aren't.
Nope.
So, not doing so good to start off with here. Uh,
You think? Epic failure.
but I have been tracking my food.
Oh, there's that.
Hey, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I forget to track a lot, but
And you tracked your that cake?
oh god, no, I wasn't tracking that
Yeah.
day.
See, I didn't think so. See, even on piss poor days, I try to track everything because I'm collecting data. I'm a dork with my spreadsheet, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What?
fitness journals. What kind of fitness journals do you have and use?
Okay. Real quick, Neo says I have all but fitness
Oh,
journals. I can add it to my list.
yes.
Yeah, I'd like the one I got was from Costco, or not Costco,
No,
Target.
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 We
And
got all
that's
of ours from Target.
the Fit Happens journal here. It's going to be backwards on screen, so but it's all today and grateful fors and rate your days, which I never do. But I should probably start, but
Yeah.
you can write down your goals. Then it
There's
has
cute
like
little
fit tips in
quotes in the
it.
corners. Yeah.
Lose the excuses. One thing I appreciate about my strong bod today is, and then you got like 3 lines to write whatever you want.
Hmm.
Goals are dreams with deadlines. Wow, how saccharine.
Oh, this one's cute. It says sometimes the only difference between try and triumph is a little extra oomph.
uh and that's fine if that kind of stuff works for you.
I know. But,
Motivational
I mean,
sayings, there's nothing wrong with them.
and we use my Fitness Pal to track food.
Yes, I've been using my Fitness Pal. I had a streak going for almost what 3 straight years. More
Yeah,
than it was like 1,500 days.
it was 1,700 days.
Yeah,
You were
every
almost to
day.
1,800 days.
And then one Halloween, I forgot to turn it on, and that was it.
Yep,
That was one hell of a streak.
it was awesome. And then
And
you kind of got really lax about it after it was like you
yes,
were super disappointed and
it
you're like,
sucks
well,
the wind out of your sails, man.
fuck it.
But yeah, I track
um,
everything in MyFitnessPal. I
another,
try anyway.
yeah, another good kind of journal. I mean, it's not like the little books we have, is you do your update vlogs and blogs on
Yep,
Crossing Colorado.
yep. I've been getting back into doing blogging on Crossing Colorado, and then this last 12 weeks, I've been for 2021. I've been doing a weekly video.
Yeah.
So
I keep saying I would really like to start doing that. I feel like it would actually help me do better and give me a little bit of accountability, even if it's just to myself, of keeping track of what I've been doing and what I've not been doing. And we do these on Tuesdays
yeah,
and give the updates. And
yeah.
um, do you think keeping a fitness journal is helpful?
Uh, well, for me, yeah. I don't know about an actual journal or writing in it. I keep forgetting most of the time. But like, I created a habit with MyFitnessPal. I track my workouts in exercise.com. I record all my weightlifting and crap. And then I have a spreadsheet that I use for crossing Colorado that I
Of
include,
course you do.
yeah, calories in, calories out, all my macros, how much weight I lifted any particular day, the amount of time I spend in front of the Xbox, the amount of time I spend with the body blade, how many steps I got, and the times I stand on the Zaz, which I want to start doing more Zaz stuff.
Yeah.
So, which is that device, if you're watching on YouTube, is the device right behind Sam over her right shoulder. Thank you, Vanna.
Right? It's
But
a vibration board. It's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. You turn it up too high, and then you got like weird fat jiggles going on. Kind of disturbing. And then my fat itches. I hope that means it's working.
It should mean it's working.
Yeah, if that's the case, then my ass should be like toned, because it was jiggling all over the place last week. Jiggles anymore, you'll be able to hear it clap.
Awesome. Um, so I also forget to write in my paper journal.
Yeah,
I try really hard. I do better when I'm doing good, which is not how it should be. I just should use it all the time, of keeping track in my Fitness Pal.
yeah,
If I'm not doing good, I casually forget to enter in my stuff because, out of sight, out of mind.
yeah.
It's like if I don't see that it was a 1,000 calories for my cupcake. It doesn't count, right?
Yeah. Well, it might not count to your eyes, but your ass is saying, yeah, it does.
Exactly.
What? Yeah.
What does Shadow think about journaling?
She thinks it's a waste of time. She'd rather eat the journal.
Yeah. How many calories do you think are in that, Shadow?
Let's see, in a paper? I bet we could probably look that up.
I'm sure we probably could. Freaking weirdos out there, because you know somebody's calculated it out.
Hey. We've looked up worse.
Yes, we have. We honestly have.
Out of curiosity.
But I think just being able to track and be able to look and see, oh, wow, no wonder I haven't lost weight. I ate a bowl of mini wheats and then a cupcake and then
A Costco cake.
Yeah.
And a pie. And ice
And
cream.
a pie and some alcoholic ice cream and had 3 cans of Smirnoff Ice,
Oh, yeah.
red, white, and berry.
I forgot you drank that.
And went out to Mexican food and ate all my Mexican food. And then ate KFC.
No shit. The same day?
No, this is like 3 days.
Okay.
This is like in 3 days.
Holy shit.
Fuck no, I wouldn't.
That's a lot of calories.
So much. Not only calories, that's so much food.
Yeah, that'd be like going to Taco Bell for lunch and then KFC for dinner. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So Saturday, Shelly brings me fucking. Okay, so I didn't have breakfast. I just had I had a coffee.
Yeah.
For breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't even have a sugar-free coffee. So that coffee by itself was probably one of the Dutch ones. I got a quarter sweet, so it was probably a good 300 calories.
Yeah.
For my coffee. I go over to Shelly's, and she brings me Wendy's.
Well, I don't know. Wendy's doesn't have to be too bad as long as you're decent about it. But she didn't, huh? She brought you a large of everything, didn't she?
No. I only asked for a medium, and I didn't even eat all the fries. So I got a son of a Baconator with no mayonnaise.
No, they probably wound up in the back of your car.
No, because I ate it at Shelly's house.
Okay.
But I did get a regular soda. Then I went and worked out with Shelly.
See, that's what it is. You don't want that.
Then we went out to Mexican food. Went to the liquor store.
So you did kind of, yeah. So you went to fast food,
Yeah.
then a Mexican restaurant, and then you brought back alcoholic ice cream and Smirnoffs. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a bad fucking day.
I don't know why I'm not losing any weight.
Have I said that? I have not said that. I know exactly why I'm not losing weight because I've kept track of it. And I can look and be like, oh, yeah, that's why I'm a fat ass. And if I don't change my ways, I'm going to just stay that way.
I didn't write that.
But again, I put most of that actually in my FitnessPal. I don't think I got the Mexican food because I think I stopped tracking after that. I put in the Wendy's and I put in, but I do that a lot. I only track like half my day.
See, and that's pointless.
Yeah.
You're only cheating yourself.
I know. I just get distracted and forget to put it in.
See, that's why I put shit in as I eat it.
That's what I've started to do. And I do really well if I'm at work because I'll sit down for my lunch break.
Yeah.
And as I'm like pulling the stuff I brought with me out, I put it in then. And I'm like, okay, I got this. So as long as then I do okay. But it's when I'm out dicking around with friends or doing other stuff.
There's been times where I'd see you sitting at your desk and like putting in the entire day all at once.
Oh, yeah.
To remember everything you ate. Like, nope.
I do that a lot, though.
When I have lunch, I scan it right there. When I make dinner, I put in everything as I'm making it. When I do breakfast, I make the egg pancake things because we have that small pancake maker.
Yeah.
And I make like egg cakes, I guess. I don't know. eggs, cheese, and bacon bits. But I'll actually put in the recipe as I'm making it before I actually cook it.
Yeah.
Everything gets put in as soon as it goes in my mouth or before. It's habit.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
I
it's
said,
funny because,
I've been using this tool since like 2014. It's like before it even had an app. I
right?
was using it right off the website.
It's great because you actually started Crossing Colorado
Yeah.
to be your fitness journal.
Hmm.
Um, you started it so you could be held account, like
Yeah.
to do your vlogs, to do your, actually you started off doing blogs and keeping track of how you were doing and what you were doing. And
Oh, that one hurt. She just stuck her tooth underneath my fingernail.
when you consistently do your posts and do your videos and everything like that on Crossing Colorado, I feel like you do better.
Yeah.
Am I right in that?
Oh,
Like,
no, you're right. Um, when they did that 30-day challenge in September, um, yeah, it burned me up pretty good. But I got so inspired after doing all that. It's
yeah.
like, oh yeah. And then
Well,
Chris brought it up that let's do the 12-week thing because October 9th, 9th was 12
yeah.
weeks before January 1st. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it.
Well, and also when Google changed their algorithm and crashed the site,
Oh my God, yeah. I
I feel
lost
like
all my
you did,
visitors in
and I
6
feel like you
hours.
did really bad health-wise. Like really, you weren't putting in
No,
the
it's
effort, and like,
part of that was depression.
yeah.
That
But I
was
mean,
soul crushing.
but you also weren't using it for the accountability, so you were like,
No,
because it's easier when you
but
don't have that.
so what happened with this year? Well, I guess we kind of already established that because I weighed 216 when I first moved into this house. I got
Yeah,
back up to 240 a few weeks ago.
just a
So,
different routine, a different
yeah.
way you do things, and
Yeah. And I've been getting off my ass and walking more now, so
yeah. When you were in Westminster, your door to your office,
it was like
literally all
right
you had
behind
to
me.
do
Yeah.
was turn around and step out and walk around on the back porch.
Yep.
And there was a good walking area on the porch, and you just go out and you do that. And you and Penny would go out there like 10, 12 times a day
Yeah.
and walk those circles. Well,
Yeah.
when you moved in here, you actually have a yard. You don't have the same kind of patio. You have all sorts of other things, and your office is across the house from the way outside.
Yeah.
So it's not right there where you're like, oh, I'm just going to turn around and step out the door.
Yeah. Well, like I did this morning. I've cut a trail in my backyard by walking
Yeah,
around. And it's all sand, so it's like walking on the beach. I really like that. I wish Penny would stop shitting in the middle of my path, but
right?
that's the last thing I want to feel between my naked toes.
Ew. You
That'll ruin
should.
a day.
You should take the rake out and rake up your yard.
Yeah, I should.
That's good exercise.
Yeah, I should rake the front yard so the leaves aren't everywhere. Like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
corner of my patio where the rocks are. Those are
Hmm.
leaves from last year.
I know.
I'm thinking like I need a shop vac.
Yeah.
Go out there and just suck them all. Dan wants to use a leaf blower. I'm like, that's gonna scatter them everywhere.
If you get a leaf blower, some leaf blowers will also suck it up too.
Okay, I would love to do it.
That you put a bag on it. I used to do it for work, and you just switch where instead of blow it sucks. It's just
She's gone from suck to blow.
and it catches it all in a bag, and you just suck it right up to suck it out of the corner with the rocks.
Cool. I'll
Yeah,
have to,
it's pretty cool.
let's see if I can get one of those. Yeah, anyway,
So,
that was random.
anyway,
What the hell does it have to do with a journal?
right? Nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, because you could keep track of how many calories you burn,
Yeah, there
for
you
all
go.
your data and everything like that while you're out doing yard work. You've done that kind of thing.
I do that kind of thing actually. I have a spreadsheet.
Ex- exactly. Of
I
course
have
you do.
I have a spreadsheet that tells me how many calories I burn per minute with certain activities: washing dishes, weeding the yard, mowing the lawn, sweeping and
Yeah.
mopping the floors.
Exactly. So then you could change it to raking and leaf. You could add a new category of raking
Raking.
and leaf
Yep.
blowing.
Yep.
And then your neighbors would stop giving you nasty looks
Yeah.
because your yard's a wreck.
Oh, one neighbor I don't give a rat's ass about.
Right?
She pulled my milkweed,
Rude.
bitch. But after she pulled it, like shortly after that, another one grew in its place. Defiant little bastard.
That's awesome.
Unfortunately, it didn't bloom. This one didn't bloom because we didn't get enough water towards the end of the year.
Oh.
So it only got like, I think it's only like 3 feet tall.
Oh.
But I was trying to grow the milkweed because I was trying to attract more
Because it's
butterflies and
pretty.
hummingbirds. Because
And
hummingbirds
it
like
was
them.
pretty.
Yeah, and I kind of like the look of them. That they got a star-shaped flower. It's really cool when they open and the pods open up. Ants love them. They were all over that one. But they
Yeah.
attract hummingbirds, and I've only seen
And
two
butterflies.
hummingbirds since I've lived here.
I know. I put out your hummingbird feeder and kept it full of fresh stuff, and nobody used it.
Nope.
Pissed me off.
I'm out back let's see, a couple weeks ago, and a hummingbird came flying up to the bird feeder I have out there that has the seed. And
Yeah.
he hovered there at us for a second looking at it, kind of disappointed, and then flew off. Like, oh, it was really cool. He just kind of hovered there.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to grow the milkweeds because I want to attract more hummingbirds. And then my neighbor like comes over and helps me weed my yard at the corner by her fence because the weeds are coming over and infesting her yard. But
Whatever.
you can't pick a milkweed like that because they share a root. It's kind of like a tree, some trees where they have one single root that they'll just keep popping out from. Unless you dig up the entire main root, you're not going to get rid of them. And so I thought it was funny as hell that she picked it and then another one grew in its exact same spot.
That's hilarious, actually.
Like, anyway, bitch about my neighbor.
So, in your spreadsheet, I mean, because essentially keeping your spreadsheets is fitness journaling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of.
You
It's more
linked
data.
your one for the 12-week challenge, right? On the
Yes.
website?
If you go to crossingcolorado.com, it's at the very top is the end of the year 12-week fitness challenge. It's pretty much the only thing that's in the top nav bar except for the home.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll open up a Google spreadsheet that I shared, or it'll open up a page that has the Google spreadsheet embedded in it. So
Cool. Do you think that keeping your spreadsheets helps keeps you motivated with that journaling like that way?
oh yeah. Well, first of all, I don't want to look like a dumbass, so I want to make sure that yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So, and I'm a geek when it comes to data. I love spreadsheets. I love collecting data for random shit, and that's something that gamifies it for me.
Yeah, it makes it fun.
Yeah, I'm a dork. I know.
It's okay.
I have spreadsheets for fucking everything.
Yeah, you do. That's okay though.
I love convoluted formulas.
That's kind of fun.
Man,
Um,
it is for me.
I was gonna ask you another question
And you
about.
don't.
I don't what?
I don't know.
Oh,
You lost your train of thought.
I did. I totally got derailed, like hardcore, just crash.
It happens.
Oh, I was gonna. When I go to the gym, I know that you use exercise.com,
Mm-hmm.
the app that they have to keep track of stuff. Well, I am not a huge fan of pulling my phone out, putting stuff in, like while I'm working out.
Yeah.
So I have this really cool little notebook
Yeah.
that has Alyssa bought it off of Amazon. She got like a 6-pack of them.
Nice.
And it's just this narrow little book, and it has a spot for when you start, when you stop, um, what kind of workouts you did, how many sets, weights, everything like that. And it's really cool. So that I just like, I'll leave my phone in my pocket with my headphones on. And after each machine, I take a second and write it in. And then I go back later to document in my Fitness
Yeah.
because unless I actually set up a workout on my Fitness I get too distracted, like trying to find what workout I'm doing and trying to do all that.
Mm.
So I'll just write it down in there. And it's also kind of nice to not have to, it's an easier way to look at what was I lifting
Yeah.
than try and look out previous workouts or anything like that on my Fitness I flip to the page before and I'm like, oh, this is what I did last time I was here. Okay, I got.
Yeah.
And it's nice because I can look back to when Alyssa and I were going to the gym a year ago, maybe a little longer,
Yeah.
and see what we were doing then as opposed to what I'm able to do now.
I actually strap my phone to my forearm,
Yeah.
so it sits right above my watch, and I have those bands that we got like years ago,
Uh-huh.
and so I strap it to my arm, and then I just put in my stuff as I'm going. Makes me
My
feel like
band is on my bike.
a predator, because you got that arm thing, and yeah,
My workout band for my phone
it's
is
on your
on my
bike.
bike
Yeah. Well,
because I wanted it to be able to when we go bike riding, which nobody
yeah,
ever does, um,
yeah.
to be able to strap my phone on my bike. So I just keep my phone in my pocket or
I just find it easy to just flip my arm and put in my
yeah.
stuff. And with exercise.com, I can go back and see what days, what my last workout was. But exercise.com is kind of not nearly as cool as it used to be. In fact, it's not even tracking a lot of my stuff when it compares it to the site average.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says that I didn't do a workout, but then again, it shows it in my records that I have.
Ugh.
So they fucked that site up so bad. Like,
They did. It used to be
if I, oh
amazing.
yeah,
Like
you used to be able to challenge friends and shit. It was really cool, but they got
I'd
rid of
really
all that
like
stuff.
I'd really like to find something that's up to date and current and to do that. But every time I've looked, I haven't found anything.
No, I haven't found anything that fits what I want either. That's why I'm like, no, I should just make one. I'm like, yeah, because I have
Yeah,
time
because you
for
have the
that.
time in your life for that.
Let's add another project.
Yeah.
Why not? So, probably not, huh? Yeah.
One of the things I do like about tracking my stuff in my or not my in exercise.com, is it will keep your records and stuff. And
Yeah. Like I can look back and I see that in February of 2020, I set a record for machine flies at 130 pounds.
yeah,
I think I did like 5 reps. I just wanted to see how heavy I can
how heavy
do
you
it.
get to.
Well, yesterday when I was at the gym, I set it to 110, and I thought it was going to be too easy. I was half tempted to take it up to 120, but like in the video where I said like after that 60 sets or 60
Yeah.
reps, I'm like, no, it's a good thing I didn't. We'll keep it at 110 for now.
Awesome.
But yeah, I can look back and see when I set all kinds of records. They purged their database like 2.5 years ago, so it doesn't have the records that I set back in 2014 and 2015.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a bummer, but that's what happens when you use an app by a crap company. It's
Right?
like they put too much effort into um, pushing, hiring their trainers to make money.
Yeah.
That they really haven't really done much to the website to keep it stable. So it's sad.
That sounds about right.
It's a shadow of its former self, but maybe one of these days I'll be able to make my own, and I could even make it a plugin for WordPress and slap it into the repository.
Yeah.
but that would require me learning more about PHP and
Yeah, and like I
CSS.
said, and you have time for that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, oodles. Or I can hire somebody to do it. I'm like, I don't have the money to do that, so.
Right?
Oh well.
C'est la vie.
It'd be kind of cool to add some kind of journal system to Crossing Colorado, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I really feel like if I did some vlogs, or now that I play around on TikTok a lot, I thought about doing some TikTok
Okay.
things just to.
So on a side note, your
What?
camera, you're swinging back and forth, and so the camera's like pulsating because it's trying to refocus on you because the light's hitting your face.
Oh, I see that. I'll hold still.
So it's like boom, boom. It's like a heartbeat going on.
But anyway, like I thought about doing some TikTok videos and just something to, like you did when you started this site.
Yeah.
Something to help keep me accountable to. I mean, realistically, you're keeping yourself accountable to yourself, but it kind of feels like when you put it out there
Oh.
on social media that
Well,
you're
you don't want to
being,
be, you don't want to be called out.
yeah,
Like I don't want to look like an idiot.
exactly.
Oh. Or
So,
have the Google algorithm sink your site because they think you're a fraud, even though you link to scientific information. God, that pisses me off. I will never get over that.
I know. So,
Jackasses. Yeah.
do we have anything else about journaling, or
I
are
don't
they
know.
helpful? Anything
Well,
else to add?
I did, but I forgot. Son of a bitch. Uh,
Okay.
it was a helpful closer,
Oh,
but I can't think of it now.
sad
Shit.
day.
Damn it.
As soon as we say goodbye and
Shit.
close up, you're going to be like,
Yeah. Oh
oh.
yeah. Well, I'll just make a video. I'll make a short. Uh, fuck.
But I think journaling in general, whether it be about fitness, whether it be a personal journal, really helps just get out what you're thinking and help you keep track of yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, again, whether it be fitness, whether it be personal, just kind of helps you keep track of yourself.
Yeah. I remembered what I was gonna say.
Okay, go ahead.
The benefits to having a journal is that you can look back at your progress. Like we kind of talked
Yeah.
about with the exercise.com. I can look back and see what my records are. But being the dork I am, I have a spreadsheet that has bar graphs to show me. And in fact, I'm getting ready to set up an estimation on how much weight I'll be lifting weeks down the road. And it
That's
shows
awesome.
a bar graph, and so it gives you visual aids. But anyway, it's pretty cool to look back at it. Like I've been tracking my weightlifting progress since August 29th, I think is when I first started going to Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
And I am lifting a lot more weight now than I was when I first started. It was really cool. Like when I first started, I was doing 21,000 pounds. I did 34,400 yesterday.
That's awesome.
I went from doing 70-pound flies to 110. I was doing 40 pounds on the chest press. I was doing 75s. Started off at 60 of the lat pull downs. I'm up to 105 on those.
That's really
140
cool.
for the back extension. So yeah, it's really cool to look back and see like, hey, holy shit, I'm actually getting buff.
It's really nice because, like you said, it's another way to track your progress besides just physically. So, you think, oh, I'm just not doing very good. I've been doing really poorly. And then you can look back and be like, oh, you know what? I'm not doing really as bad as I kind of feel
Yeah.
like I am. Or you can look back and be like, yeah, I ate 1,000 calories and cupcakes before bed.
Yeah.
But you have that. So just to throw this out there, Chris made another video.
Mhm.
And did you put the link in or not?
I didn't. I forgot.
You slacker.
I know. Well, this is what happens when I have like 20 minutes to set everything up.
Right? He is also keeping track of his fitness and doing and one of the things he talked about in a previous podcast with us when he was on was, thinking he wasn't doing good and then looking back at some of the previous stuff that he'd done.
Yeah.
And realizing that, yeah, I mean,
Yeah. It's like
so,
like standing in the mirror before I jump in the shower. Hey,
yeah.
I don't have a B cup anymore. My boobies are getting rounded. And in a good way.
They're firm, not like
they're hard.
it doesn't. You don't look and be like, man, I should probably, wear a bra.
Yeah.
Now you're like, hey.
No, I'll wear a bra for a completely different reason. Don't ask. Anyway.
Dork.
Neo says, I've gotten some ideas from the podcast. Awesome.
Good. I'm glad.
I like giving ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. But I do like being able to go back and look and see that, yeah, like especially on days where, like you said earlier, that when you don't feel like you're really making progress, or if the scale says that you haven't lost any weight over like this course of an entire week. But if you look
Yeah.
back and see that you actually lifted like 10,000 pounds more this time around than you did last week, it kind of gives you an ego boost. I'm like, well, because the scale is going to lie to you. It's not
Yeah.
always accurate. It's going to fluctuate whether you have, depending on how much water you drink, how often you go to the bathroom.
When
If you're
you're
converting,
when you're
yeah,
building,
converting muscle or converting fat mass to muscle. So it'll look like you're taking longer, but that's when you start tracking other things with a fitness journal, like with how much you lift this day. Like I do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do 300 total sets, and it takes me about 40 minutes because I do, no, 300 total reps. I do 3 sets for each machine. So,
yeah.
but yeah, I like to go
Oh,
back and seeing.
another thing that we're tracking right now with the fitness challenge is we did measurements
Oh yeah, yeah. I haven't done,
and
yeah,
being able to look at. So we did
inches.
last Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday before.
Saturday before, but we decided we're not doing measurements every week because it's kind
Yeah,
of tedious and ridiculous.
yeah,
But you can, when I start, especially when I'm actually doing keto and I start feeling really bad about like I haven't lost any weight and it's ridiculous and I just start getting frustrated and mad. I look at the measurements and I'm like, oh, but I've lost 3 inches. Like what the?
yeah,
So knowing that, and in your case, since you're not like really, you only have a couple places where you're actually couple places where you're trying to lose inches, the growth of your biceps when you measure that
yeah,
and everything like that is a really good um judge of, hey, I am doing, oh,
yeah,
I gained a 3/4 of an inch on my biceps and like around my arm. That's where I didn't lose that 3 pounds.
I'm getting buff.
So
Yeah,
it's just, I mean, it's one more to help you keep accountable to yourself and help you stay motivated. I think it's like we were just talking about. I think it's kind of motivating to think, "God, I haven't done well, and maybe I'm getting discouraged." And then to look and be like, "Oh, you know
yeah,
what? I actually am doing better than I thought I was."
yeah.
So
Oh, Jesus. And
Shadow had
she's
a lot to
looking.
say about that.
Yeah, she did. And she still, yeah.
Yeah. She had a lot of input on journaling apparently today.
This is why I can't stream the day. I have to start kicking everybody out of my room.
Awesome. Do you have anything else to talk about?
No, I think we covered it.
Awesome. Well, thank everybody for watching, anybody who was watching, and we greatly appreciate it. Someday we will actually get the podcast up
On
um,
Spotify
on Spotify.
and all
That'd be
those other
really
ones.
nice. Yep.
Yeah. But so I
And
need to set all that up.
if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. We appreciate it.
Yeah, like,
And thank
subscribe,
you very
share,
much.
all that good stuff.
Yep. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great week. We'll see you next Tuesday at 11.
Yep. And yeah.
And